Hello, hope you've been happy, healthy, and safe. Today we are going to do a you versus them reading. I was called to do a reading, so I'm thinking it's rather urgent for someone. However, what I'm going to say, and I'm urged to say this, is that this reading, if something resonates, it resonates for you. Okay, then it's your reading. If, say, I say John Doe and the person on your mind was John Doe, then chances are this reading is for you. However, take it how it resonates. You'll just know if the messages are for you. If they're not for you, leave them. It doesn't mean you shouldn't listen to the reading, because most likely there's something in there for you, because I will be pulling surrender cards and messages from the universe. And even still, when I channel for somebody else that may not be you, there could be something that applies to you. But if the whole reading does not resonate with you, it's probably not meant for you. Okay, very difficult with these YouTube readings, and this goes for if you are watching anybody. That goes for on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, whatever other platform you might be watching these sorts of videos. Okay, so just keep in the back of your mind, all we are doing as readers is clarifying something you already deep down know that's happening in your life. Like if you come to a reading and you've had a naggy suspicion for months now that your significant other is cheating on you, or somebody at work is trying to undermine you, and then you come watch one of these readings and a reader basically confirms what your intuition has been trying to tell you, then that's probably for you. However, if you had no suspicion at all that so-and-so was trying to undermine you, or that anybody was cheating on you, don't run with it and say just because we channeled a name or an initial or attributes or something, don't think, oh my god, my person is cheating on me. Okay, so just take that with a grain of salt. You're only coming here to clarify what you already know. Okay, that's really all any of these platform readings will do for you. If you want personal readings, most people have their links down below of how you can contact them, and then you'll get more one-on-one reading, very specific to you. And then that's when you can dig into those deeper questions. But also keep in mind, sometimes spirit won't reveal. If there's a certain lesson you're supposed to learn by going through an experience, you can go to 1,000 psychics, 1,000 tarot readers, 1,000 mediums, and not one of them will give you the answer that you require, because you're supposed to go through that lesson, if that makes sense. Okay, with that being said, okay, we're gonna go into the you versus them. Now, no, this could be a family member, this could be a friend, this could be a coworker, this could be a romantic relationship, but it doesn't have to be. It could be a neighbor, it could be an acquaintance. Take it how it resonates. Again, you will know. Okay, you will know. If it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Leave it for someone else. Okay, so first of all, let's clear the energies and calling your guides and your angels that want to give you a message for your highest and best good today. Okay. And we'll just see what comes through, okay? Because something pretty urgent is coming through, and maybe that was it. Maybe that was maybe you don't have to watch anymore. But for those of you that want to stick with me, and there'll probably be a message here for you as well. All right, some very high vibrational energies coming through, I can feel. Okay, so what do you want me to do, Spirit? You called me to this reading. What do we do first? Okay, so usually what I do first is we get an energy card. Your energy usually is the first card, and their energy is the second card. However, take it how it resonates. It could be reversed. Like I could be picking up on your energy in the second pile and their energy in the first pile. But again, you're gonna know these things, okay? Okay. So let's see what you've come here to kind of find out, or what you want confirmed. Okay, that's a lot of cards. Just a second. Okay, that was too many. I'm just gonna say it. It's too many. So we're gonna try this again. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. For you, please, Spirit. For the viewer, please. Spirit, what do you want to tell the viewer? Or what is... Okay. Breaking Trail. You have the Breaking Trail card. So right now, there's something basically on your mind, or that you're doing, that has you in this breaking trail energy. So you're on to something, but you're not sure what you're on to yet, okay? Is the feeling that I get from this, okay? And for them, they are a wise leader. They're beacon for others is what this is saying, okay? Okay, now let's get the energy surrounding this. Okay, so that's kind of what's going on in your guys' world. You are on the journey to break trail for something. Okay, what? Something great and full you got with 4. Something that'll lead you to stability. This cup is overflowing with abundance. So you are on to something. You are breaking trail towards your abundance, okay? And this person is looking at you, okay? They're a wise leader. Cards just keep flying. Why? Awakening genius. Okay, so they're looking at you. I feel like you are also a wise leader. They're looking at you. It's helping them lead, okay, somehow, by looking at you, if that makes sense. Okay, because they got the Awakening Genius card, so which means to me that something within them is awaking because of something you're doing. something you're breaking trail for, okay? Which is leading to abundance, okay? But it's not just leading to abundance for you, it's leading to abundance for them as well, okay? I feel like it's you got the 2 and the 9. It could be for some of you, not all of you. Not all of you, okay? This is only for select few of you. That this is that basically you're leading them I want to say out of a partnership, because you got the 9, which is an endings. I take that as completions or endings. So it feels like you are leading them in a direction to end something. This could be a partnership. This could be another friendship. It could be something to do at work. It could be, but you're leading them somewhere. You're breaking the trail for them. Like it's kind of like they're seeing everything you've done, and now they're following. Like you're the wise leader. Like if you look at these cards, it's like you're looking away. Okay, so sorry, it went like this when I laid cards down, because that pile there. So you know, they're breaking trail here and they're looking away, and then she's looking at them like they're the wise leader. She's looking at them. You see? Like, usually it should be this way. Do you know what I mean? Where he's looking at her, but really she's looking at him. Okay? But it's also, I do believe that this person leads in some sort of manner. So they are still a leader in some sort of manner. Whether that's a teacher or a supervisor or boss or something. But you're the one breaking trail to give this leader more of a chance to lead, if that makes sense. So interesting. Okay, let's see what else for you. Great big love you have. So with 2 and the 6. So there's something about partnerships that need to be healing here. Okay. And I have, it's got, if you can see in this, it's got the heart. It looks like with angel wings coming out of it. You can see that. I don't know if my camera's focusing. There we go. Okay. And a lot of blue. So it feels like maybe there's a lot of communication here. Maybe between the 2 of you, or there will be a lot of communication. Like, I feel that this person has a lot of love for you, okay? And it almost feels like this is just, like, because she's holding, like, a torch. It feels like this person has a torch for you, first of all, okay? And because you're looking away, I'm not entirely sure that maybe you're focused on them or you even know this is happening. I also get that this has been, like, with this card and this card together, I kind of get like she's illuminating the trail. I feel like you breaking trail has illuminated something within them. Like it's illuminated something that perhaps they didn't realize before. Okay, let's get another one for them. Should have brought water. I didn't bring water. But I'm not stopping the reading to go get water. Not yet. We'll see if I can make it through this first. Okay. Yeah, healing the heart. Yeah. And then you got great big love. So it feels like something you're doing that you may not even know you're doing it. You're breaking trail, you're doing your thing, your cup is full, you're in the energy. I feel like you're in the energy of love just overall. It's like your love is just pouring out. It's just pouring out to the universe, and you're like, la la la, you're just in your own little world. And people are like, oh my god, like this person is so awesome. I'm heartfelt, I adore them. Okay? And it's helping heal something within them, watching you, or the advice you give, or just something. I'm not exactly sure, but just something around you is what's giving this person, or perhaps it's a group of people. Maybe it's not just one person that I'm picking up. It feels almost for some of you that it's a group of people. Okay, that's more than one person. Okay, you're helping them awaken to be in touch more with their caring, their love, their compassion. Yeah, I just feel a lot of admiration. Okay, let's get some truth oracle. Now, this is a new deck. It's called the Truth Oracle. So this is the first time that I've used this deck in a reading for you guys. So we will knock the energies out of here and see what truths come out. Truth on your side. Okay, well, truth on your side. There's something around addiction on your side, okay? It says drug, alcohol, obsession, and toxic attachments, okay, on your side. Okay, on their side, let's see. We got silence. They're keeping silence. There's coercion and hints. Give me a second. Okay. I don't feel this is you. I feel this is someone around you. For one or two of you, it could be you. It could actually be you. But I'm feeling more like if it's you, your addiction is obsession. Your addiction is toxic attachment. Your addiction is things that aren't good for you. Okay? That's your addiction. However, in this card, I feel that this addiction has to do with someone around you who could possibly be, on drugs or alcohol, okay? Or an alcoholic, okay? But we'll get more. Now, on their side, I'm feeling there's keeping quiet. They're just keeping quiet. Okay, they're not really saying much. Maybe they're hinting at some things, but they're not really doing too much. Let's get another one here for your side, please, Spirit. This one. You have the look for, investigate, explore, and search. For some of you here, I feel like you're obsessed with looking for a way out of this situation. And so you are investigating options, you're searching for something. It feels like you're searching for meaning, you're searching for guidance, you're searching for leadership, wise leader. And that could be why you are focusing on this other person. Because I do believe it feels as though there is a focus on this other person. It feels like this other person with the breaking trail card, it feels like this other person maybe shared some of those addictions or some of those traits, and maybe they healed and overcome, and that's what they're being a wise leader, like they're I want to say helping you heal from. And this, again, this is for some of you. However, for others of you, it's other toxic traits and attachments and things that they're helping you heal from, okay? And it feels like you're searching for answers, but you're never finding them. Cards just keep flying out. They just keep dropping on the floor. Dropping on the floor. What does that mean to you? Okay, what is dropping on the floor? Maybe somebody's always drunk and they're dropping on the floor. I don't know. Taboo. There's something taboo. Forbidden love. You got limit, crime, forbidden love, curiosity. For some of you, not all of you, and I feel this is almost specific to like one of you that is watching here, is that perhaps you committed a crime in the past. Now you have this addiction. And you're looking for something. You're looking for more. You're looking for something more. But you're limiting yourself. I feel like you're limiting yourself. Remember, this is only for one of you. One or two of you, maybe. You're limiting yourself by the addictions. But it feels like you do have a curiosity here, right? And the curiosity is for this other person and something taboo. Maybe they do the wise leader, awakening genius. Maybe they maybe they're some sort of healer or psychic or something like that, right? But you're kind of viewing this as a little bit taboo, but you're intrigued at the same time. You're curious about it. That's for some of you. For others of you, I feel this other person is taboo. Like they're, again, same, could be same qualities, but I feel forbidden love here for some of you. Like you're scared. You're intrigued, but you're slightly scared because you're like, oh my god, what do they know? It's kind of what I see here. Okay, so you're like, oh my god, what exactly do they know? Like, how much do they know? So it feels very taboo to you because you're like, oh my god, but yet you're intrigued. I feel such an intrigue from you. Okay. Connecting you both, I have unfinished business. It says it's not over, back and forth, and baggage. For some of you, I am feeling that this is another, like a third party here, possibly that has this addiction. So it might not be you at all. It could be someone around you, like I said before. And the taboo could be, again, to forbidden love. Maybe you're caught in the third party situation where you want to chase after this other person, but you know there's a little bit of back and forth. You got baggage, and a lot of this baggage has to do with this addiction. You know, whether it's someone around you or it is you yourself. But it feels like there's something very unfinished here. Like, it connecting you both. You have the unfinished business, and then you have the miss you card. So whoever this is, you miss them, and they miss you. Okay, you're both waiting, and you're both eager, but you're both in this energy of I miss you, but neither one of you are kind of doing anything about it. Okay. Let's get a couple more. Let's get. Okay, let's get some. No, let's get some clarifiers. For you, and then clarifiers for them, and then I'll channel some initials or names. Yeah, because I don't know where my little charm things are. Okay, so for you, we have young female, youthful, music, and fashion. So in this picture, she's depicted with red hair, youthful. She could be into music and fashion. Okay, for okay, and then we have, so you could be a young female or a young male. Again, we got the youthful, again, cars and sporty. You could be into cars. You could have dark hair, blue eyes, it looks like in here. You could be into cars. We have the union. You have serious relationship, marriage, or partnership. This is coming out on your side. So I do believe, because there's two Now, just because it says young doesn't mean you have to be young. Okay, it's the energy you're in, so you could have youthful energy. So I do believe, because these two are coming out together, that it could be talking again about two people in a union, okay, on that one side, on your side, okay. And then sorry, there's a cord down there. I'm not sure. I think it's my printer cord. Okay. The things we get distracted by, hey? Okay, so on your side, or their side, sorry. What do we have on their side? Okay. So we have gossip, we have neighbors, small talk, grapevine. We have gifts, so they definitely have gifts, okay? Or they're going to give you a gift, but I feel this is more spiritual, more but they surprise. I feel they surprise you a lot. There's something around home, property, real estate, residence, something to do around that. I also, in this picture, it looks like a cat or a dog. I can't really see because I don't have my glasses on. And a guy knocking on the door. So they could be knocking on your door. Yeah, I feel kind of like they could be coming to your home, your residence, and knocking on your door. Okay, let's see. Let me get one more for their side. And we have the soulmate card with great connection and relationship. So it might feel to you, and at the bottom of the deck it's got blonde female, lighter hair and laid back, and female energy. It could be male, but female energy. So it does kind of feel like they are a soulmate to you. I feel almost with the gossip card that on their side, they're worried about gossip. You know, because perhaps, perhaps because of the gifts. Yeah. And like if you look at this picture, it's like the gifts are being revealed out of the box. So okay, what would they wish to say to you? Okay, that's what I'm. If they could say something to you right now, what would they say to you? You've triggered me. If I could go back in time, I would handle things differently, us differently. And then I can't talk to you right now. Okay, what else? Let's get some messages from these ones. Oh my god. They can't say that much. They could. Okay, what else would they say? Reminiscing. So I miss our inside jokes. Regret. I wish this never happened. And unappreciated. I felt like you didn't care. Okay, so something in this relationship has them, and then I got runner. I don't want to run anymore. I got runner. So, with the nostalgia kind of card, you know, coming out, it feels like, you know, it feels like there's kind of some regret over perhaps you making them feel unappreciated. Maybe you running from this connection. I feel this is mirroring energy. I feel like you're both running from this connection. Okay, so let's get some advice. Okay. Advice, please, Spirit. Advice for the viewer, please, Spirit. Advice for the viewer. Okay. Okay, 2 cards. Want to. The waterfall and the willow. You got the 6 of forces, it's called, and the 2 of forces. So your advice here is, how I'm taking this, is to go with the flow. Yeah, just really to go with the flow. It feels a lot like you're up in your head a little bit. And the reason why, like, it almost feels like you were breaking trail, or they were breaking trail, and they had gifts. They had some sort of gift. And it feels like they weren't appreciated for these gifts that they had. And, there's some sort of regret around not recognizing the gifts and making them feel unappreciated. But there's an element here of of you wanting to correct this, even though you're kind of running from the situation, because you've recognized, and that probably goes back to what I was channeling earlier, the oh my god, what do they know kind of thing. Where you feel triggered. Okay, but this also could have to do, for some of you, around this union and the addiction. Okay, so it feels like you're unappreciated. You regret getting into this situation in the first place. You wish it never happened because you had other options, maybe with this other person. Here's the thing, you can't go back. You can't go back. So spirit, like with the waterfalls, like let it go. You can't go back. You can't look forward. Look forward to look forward, okay? If this other person is, you know, a beacon for you, is giving you good advice, then follow that advice, I guess, is what this is kind of saying. And with the willow tree, stand, you know, like the willow tree is like kind of weeping, you know, like the leaves are weeping, they're flowy. Again, it gives me that flowy. And then there's a bird kind of flying free, and there's it looks like a stream flowing. So again, when it comes to this connection, in both regards, whether it's the old connection or the connection that you're going through right now, and then with the new connection that feels taboo, spirit is really just coming across saying your advice is to just flow, is to just be free and let things flow, because everything is going to work out as it should. So I feel there's healing here, and there's gonna be a union of some sort, because I do feel like this person is a soulmate. You got twos all over this. I mean, you got 23, so well, and then the 2 and the 3 with the healing heart. It says a third party. So for some reason, I feel like you are either running from a third party, or you're still in a third party situation. Again, feels like the third party has addictions of some sort, and you're looking towards this, why this person you have a lot of admiration for, but don't try to control the situation, is kind of what I'm picking up here. Like, don't try to force the situation. Don't, because everything is supposed to happen in divine timing, and timing is a real big thing here that I'm feeling. Okay, and yeah, the 2 cards, timing, what I just said, getting to know each other. So try to get to know this person, like actually get to know them. Like, you might have an idea in your head about this person. You might think you know them, and it kind of does feel like you do know them. Okay? Like, there's a very strong connection here. It does feel like, but maybe you know them to the extent you know yourself. Like, when we get into a relationship, often, many times, we get attracted to those things within that other person that remind us of ourselves. But then as we advance through the relationship, then things about themselves come out that may differ from ourselves, and that maybe we don't truly understand, or we don't like addictions, perhaps, if if they're using drugs or alcohol and you don't really understand that. And now there's a divide, a split. So now you're coming to know the true, maybe certain aspects of them are coming out, and you're not liking them. And then there's this split. So Spirit is saying, in order not to make the same mistake, get to know the person, not the idea of the person you have in your head. Because quite often we have an idea of someone, and then once we progress within the relationship, we're like, hey, this is not who I thought. We're like, I don't know who you are. Right? Because you literally don't know who they are. Because I want to say we get caught up. Like, even just even past, very past. I'll use this as an example. Past relationship. Okay, so you get all involved with each other. You may have the same hobbies. You may do the same things. And then all of a sudden, when you're kind of done doing all those things and it's time to just kind of settle down, now it's like conversations stop. The fun sort of stops, because you also have the playfulness card. So Spirit reminding you, like, make sure you connect at a deep level with these things, because those are the things that are actually going to make the relationship, if this is a relationship, and it could be a relationship. It doesn't have to be romantic relationship. It could be, a soul mate, like a soul tie, a really good friendship. But don't run into the friendship with an expectation that this person is a certain way, because maybe they aren't that way, is what I'm saying. Okay? Let's get a surrender card. Where are we sitting now? 40. Yeah, let's get a surrender card and then a message from the universe, and I'm going to leave it there. And I think this was a good message for you guys today. Okay? So, whoever, I think that's why the importance of this message came out, because somebody needed to hear that. For sure. Somebody needed to hear that. Absolutely. Okay. Surrender to your full power. So again, with this awakening genius and wise leader, so they're a beacon, or you're a beacon. But in this case, for some reason, I feel like it's you. You need to surrender to your full power, right? Like, they're being a wise leader to you to open your gifts, or your life, or whatever, but you need to surrender to your entire power here. Your life is calling for you to step into your full power rather than playing it small. Okay? So if this is a situation where you're in union with somebody else and it's toxic and it's, maybe there's addictions there, I almost feel like Spirit is saying, open your heart. Follow your heart. There's more for you. There's more for you, okay? But it's time for you to surrender to that full power and see what's out there for you, okay? And message The universe, please, Spirit. Make a mission statement for your soul with the 5 and the 8, and that's forever change is how I'm picking that up. So you need to make some sort of mission statement that you will honor your soul going forward, that you will follow the path that is best for you. Now, the path that's best for you may not always be the easiest path, and it may not always be the path you want or you expected, but it's the one that'll bring you the most soul growth, if that makes sense. Okay. All right. I think those were good messages for you today. Anyways, yeah, that's all I have. So I hope you stay happy, healthy, and safe. Take care.